if you watch me, just know that I'm trying to like uncondition myself from 5 years of prison, from, you know, living inside what triggers me, and just a lot of stuff, man. Addiction, you know, and then always being the outsider, always being misunderstood. I'm on an 11 path, so I've always been sensitive. And, you know, I was born in 95, so growing up, it was like that was not cool yet. It wasn't cool to be sensitive. It wasn't cool to be weird. It wasn't cool to think outside the box the way I did. And I think it's assumptions from the way I look, the way I act. But another weird factor was people didn't know what I was taking at home, so they really couldn't, and that's not their fault. It's not their fault that they couldn't make sense to me. That's not their fault. And so yeah, I've just been in this 11 portal, just going through all this shit. No one knew about numerology when I was growing up. No one knew about sensitivity like that, and you're not supposed to, actually, because that's part of it. And that's what makes you be an outcast and watch and see how people really are. That's actually what gives an 11 all their insights, is no one fucking knowing what that is. And I just want to say I'm unconditioning, but at the same time, this is also who I am. I don't even know who I am outside the stress yet, and that has been the battle of my life, is getting outside the stress and understood. And I think part of my genius is that I am misunderstood. It does put this fire in me that makes me speak up about shit that I notice. It does bring me to this point of understanding and finally having the courage, because it took me so long in fear to finally say, I can't do this no more. Like, I'd rather die. I'd rather fucking die than keep living in fear of who I am. I'm not living in a world and not acting like I'm not as smart and fucking aware and low-key on some badass path. Like, I'm not gonna hide that anymore. I'm on a motherfucking badass path, bro. Badass. And I don't give a fuck what people think. I'm just now getting happy about it. If you think I've been like this my whole life, if you think I haven't been the fucking kind, funny, goofy motherfucker that everyone's been taking advantage of, you're dead fucking wrong. You're seeing me now and not being able to know that I just switched to this. I just now stepped into my power, dog. I was the goofy dude that everyone thought was just, you know, whatever. Whatever, bro. Not even knowing that I'm getting whatevered at home, too. So, getting whatevered everywhere. And that makes me say whatever. That makes me say, fuck it. And now this is what you get.